Ambazonian, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meet in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Fellow Ambazonians, every revolutionary mind, every revolutionary thinker, every revolutionary fighter should understand that actions have consequences. Every action, whether in error, has consequences, right or wrong. Every action has consequences, because a revolution or a liberation quest is like a flight is in the air. Mistakes that you can make on the ground as a driver, you don't make those mistakes in the air. You might not have a chance to correct them. It is where mistakes are not tolerated. They are not tolerated. And actions are measured and calibrated before they are actually executed. You don't make such mistakes as I see us make all over the place. Talk anyhow, associate with anyone, do anything, and you think that these things are just for entertainment or for the media or to just get some attention. No, actions, revolutionary actions, have consequences. And let me tell those who want to ruin our struggle, just because they have lost the sense of control of what they considered their own. In their mentality of entitlement, they thought they are in charge. Now they have lost control. They want to destroy the struggle because they're no longer in charge. That is devilish, that is wicked, and that is selfish. This mindset of entitlement is really devilish. You know what? There can be 370 passengers in a flight. There will only be one or two people that will be the pilot, and one at a time. That's what it's going to be. Even if that plane is full of pilots, there's one pilot that will pilot the rest of the pilots. We have to come to that realization that there is destiny in all that we do. We have to come to a point where we know that, like it was in Fumban, the Fumban delegation, when we went there, the Southern Cameroon delegation in Fumban, we had a head of state, His Excellency John Gufoncha. We had the opposition leader, Dr. EML Endele. We had other groups, other political groups that all came together to constitute the Southern Cameroon delegation. We were there in the Southern Cameroon delegation as one delegation. We were one. So we are one delegation, but many groups, okay? One delegation, many groups. So for those who are worried about these so many groups, all the groups have to become one. No. In Fumban, we were one delegation. We united by our objective, united by our national objective of negotiating our destiny. We're united, but we were not one political party. Endeli's party was there, Foncha's party was there, Muna's party was there, other parties were there. Those were groups. But yet we still had one leader of that delegation. And there was a leader who led La Republique to that delegation. there were two delegations of equal status. We may not all be of the same groups, but we can constitute the Southern Cameroon's delegation to talk with the Republic. And it takes away nothing from anyone. It takes away nothing from anyone for us to know that we constitute the Southern Cameroon delegation. And when the time comes, we shall meet La Republique as one man. History will repeat itself. I have faith that that will be the case. Our problem in the Southern Cameroons, is not secession. The ongoing war is not a war of secession, because La Republique has called us all kinds of names, secessionists, terrorists, and so on. Because you know what? Countries in the world don't like secessionists, because these are people who decide to break away from an existing country. So there's no government in the world that likes secessionists. No government, no governmental bloc in the world, none likes secessionists. Because nearly every country has a secessionist tendency. There's one in Nigeria, there's one in Ghana with the Togoland, there's one in nearly every country has a secessionist agitation going on in one place or the other. They have it in France. They have it even in the United States, with certain states that are threatening to go. No country likes or entertains secession. So our struggle is not a secessionist struggle. That's why La Republique was swift to characterize us as secessionists and tell a lie to the international community that we actually are one country, one and indivisible country, that we, the people of the British Southern Cameroons, the people they call groups, are fighting, armed groups are fighting to secede from an existing country. That is not our fight. We are an independent nation, right in the archives of the United Nations, with internationally recognized boundaries. We came together in a failed experiment to constitute a new nation called the Federal Republic of the Cameroons. That project failed. We have restored our independence. We are defending our right to exist as a separate nation, and we are seeking recognition. Our case is different. La Republique is doing everything to sell the narrative to the world that we are secessionists, to liken us to all other secessionist movements around, just so that they will have the sympathies of these countries. As I told you, countries don't like secessionist movements. And let me tell you this other dimension. Out of intelligence, I can tell you this. La République du Cameroon has brought in the armies of the